Christina Hendricks, welcome to the IMDb show.
Thank you for having me.
I was a huge fan of Mad Men, and I'm an equally big fan of Good Girls, which we're here to talk about right now. What was it about your character, Beth Bolan, that you knew this was the role for you?
It was the script, the tone that is comedy and drama, both really beautifully blended and intertwined. You can't really tell if it's a drama or a comedy.
I robbed a grocery store.
Who's Secretary of State? Who is Secretary of State?
There are comedy elements, but then there's also a very dark side to this entire show as well. Your character has to go between the two. How do you achieve that?
You have to be in that place of almost insanity where you're laugh crying, which sometimes you're laughing at the absurdity of these circumstances, but you're crying because your life is falling apart.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. We just try to play everything as real as possible. We don't try to play the humor because the humor is there in the absurdity and in the script and in the fact that these women are not good at what they do.
It's not like it would take a criminal mastermind, just somebody smart but like lazy.
What is the biggest difference between Beth Bolan season 1 to season 2?
In season 1, her husband's cheating on her. She found out her financials were completely gone. She had to do something very, very quickly to help her family and keep a roof over their heads.
We're gonna rob that store.
Yes! And then in season 2, she's like, maybe this turns me on a little bit. Like, maybe I'm good at this.
I mean, not all the time, no, but I mean, you never know.
If Christina Hendricks were pushed to a life of crime, would she be any good at it?
I think I would be good at it.
First of all, I like how you've thought about this.
Yeah.
You've given this thought.
Yeah,
okay.
of course,
Yeah.
daily. That being said, I was always like, I would be smarter than Beth. But at the end of season 1, we're shooting a scene where we're robbing a grocery store for the second time. And I have to write something on an envelope. And you know, you're thinking, well, they're gonna get this coverage here and this coverage here, so they won't, I need to somehow get this pin cap off. And I don't have enough hands, but they won't see this. They're not gonna use this. So I went and threw it on the ground, and they used it. But now that's the basis
of the new story.
Of the new story, because I made a big mistake as Christina. So maybe I wouldn't be that great. Because I left evidence and DNA right on the floor.
You're telling me the moment in the show where now basically there's a hunt for whose lipstick is on that pen lid was a Christina mistake and not a Beth Bolan mistake? And the writers put it into the show? No, stop. Really?
Yeah. I left my DNA on the ground.
It's just so amateur.
Yeah. We are amateurs.